Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Venus square or opposition to Black Moon Lilith in a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in the natal chart. They were a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy, so what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is, if you have Venus square or opposite the Black Moon Lilith in a natal chart, you may find it difficult to love and enjoy, which is Venus. What you have a strong passion and desire for, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now it'd be hard to really, grasp why a person wouldn't love and enjoy what they have the strong passion and desire for, but there may be less enjoyment in this. If you have this aspect in your natal chart, and the people that you're in relationships with, may not be in agreement, with those things, with what you have the passion and desire for, again, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, let's say if the Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, as an example. The things that you have, that strong passion and desire for, may be connected with locksmithing, psychology, forensics, investigation, deep research. It could even be recycling or the occult, which includes astrology as some examples. Now, the thing too is going to relationships again, which is Venus. They may not be auspicious, or you could say they're maybe inauspicious for what you have, that strong obsession and fixation for, which is, the Black Moon Lilith. It could be whether they're just not in agreement with it, or it could be, where, they're not, there for you, to share those abilities, those things, well, not abilities, but those things that you're strongly enamored with, the things you can be obsessed with, which may not always be such a bad thing, because it's not really good necessarily to be obsessed or fixated on things, because it can dominate one's existence to the exclusion of everything else. But the thing is, let's say if you have the Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius as an example, those things that you may have fixation or obsession for, may be connected with humanitarian, altruistic activities. It could be astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, meteorology, aviation, or even rocket science. It could just be doing things with model rocket assembly, actually, in more cases, as opposed to rocket science, because most people aren't rocket scientists, of course. Now, the thing too is there may be trouble in terms of finding, that intense passion, which is the Black Moon Lilith, for matters pertaining to relationships, money, and self-worth, which is Venus. Now, if you have, let's see, I can say that again. Let's say if you have, your Venus and Leo as an example, money may be made in something connected with acting or entertainment, circus performing, even product demonstration, because Leo energy likes to boast things up. It could be doing something, also the military or sports, cardiology as some other examples. Also, too, people that are in, Venus professions, such as working in the law or art or negotiation, as some examples, may not be beneficial in terms of you dealing, with formidable adversaries, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, let's say, you're dealing with some, very, tough, enemy, and, you're trying to get, legal, assistance. It may be more troublesome or problematic, or maybe delays in terms of doing this. If you're dealing with somebody that's, you feel is committing a crime toward you, it may be harder to get that legal, assistance. If you have the Black Moon Lilith, say, in Scorpio, maybe something, with more malice directed at you, maybe an insurance issue or some issue over like a will or estate or matters with support. It could be it could be some kind of credit card, fraud as some examples. And another thing too is that it may be hard for you to value, which is Venus, those that play a provocative role in your life, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now the thing is, naturally, if it's harder for you to value those people, it can show, difficulty in having the appreciation for them, or even, enjoying even the time with them, I would say. Now let's say if the Black Moon Lilith is in Capricorn as an example. Those people, one or more of those people that play a provocative role in your life may actually be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be, those that are old. It could be older people, mature people that may be authoritative, disciplined, structured, consistent, responsible, and ambitious as some examples. Now, another thing too, if you have either of these aspects in a natal chart, there may be more pain and anguish, which is the Black Moon Lilith, associated with possible issues connected with the neck, the throat, the thyroid, the kidneys, or lower back, which is Venus, than most. Now, if you have any issues with those parts that I just stated that are anatomically connected with Venus, naturally there are going to be issues, and there will be some pain with them anyway, regardless of aspects to Venus. But the thing is, it may be worse, with these aspects opposed to most others, and there just may be more in terms of, the suffering, that may, go with it, and the toll that it may take on you, or whatever, issues it may cause, additional issues it may cause in your life. Let's say if Venus is in Aquarius as an example, those issues, those body parts that I stated that are anatomically connected with Venus may be intermittent, they may be very sporadic, erratic, or it could be nerve related. So now another thing too is that another way these aspects may manifest in a natal chart is that the significant other marriage partner, which is Venus, may not always be advantageous in terms of you dealing with the dark side of the Black Moon Lilith placement. Now let's say if the Black Moon Lilith is in Taurus as an example, the thing is, the energy, the dark side of the BML in Taurus can be connected with maybe making monetary promises to others and not following through on them. There may be some very inquisitive or very materialistic, possessive qualities that you may be trying to deal with that BML placement as an example. It may also be more difficult in terms of you valuing, which is Venus, embracing the higher level of the Black Moon placement. Naturally, if there's trouble in valuing that, it may be harder for you to put the enthusiasm into that and doing something about it. Now, let's say if somebody has the Black Moon Lilith in Aries as an example, the higher level of the BML placement may be simply expressing courage and using aggressive qualities to make it to some leadership position, or doing things something productive with the military, or something pioneering or innovative as some examples. Now another thing too is that it may also be troublesome expressing that strong erotic sexual nature, which is the Black Moon Lilith, to romantic partners, which is Venus. Now, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Leo as an example, that's erotic sex, that strong erotic sexual side, may be done with maybe some ferocity. It could be done in a very loud and vociferous manner. so to speak. And also, too, another way that these aspects may manifest in a natal chart could be where the negative manifestation of the black moon Lilith placement may have more in terms of an adverse effect on your self-worth, which is Venus, than most people. Now, the thing is, let's say, if the black moon Lilith is in Sagittarius, as an example, there may be very strong self-righteous or reckless qualities, or maybe there was some strong difficulty in terms of the philosophies or beliefs that one may have had, and or issues with higher education, as some examples. Anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying stay